Okay, in this video I'm just going to talk about monitoring sound and audio levels on the Panasonic GH6 or Lumix cameras in general. And I thought I'd covered this, but somebody had asked me about it and I looked back through videos and it turns out I haven't. But this is one of the first things that generally I do when I kind of get a new camera from Panasonic. I'll always turn on the audio levels. So what I'm talking about is this display here. So generally for me, I do a lot of work where it could be interviews or, for me, almost 100% of the time the sound is important, unless maybe I'm doing VFR or something that doesn't have sound. But I'll be using something like the Rode wireless mics, or I've got a Rode video mic maybe that I'll use on the top of the camera. So I always want to know what my audio levels are. So the way we can do that, if we jump into menu, and then we want the video camera at the top, and then if we come down into the first microphone icon, you can see this top one, sound record level display. This is what we want, but it's grayed out. So it tells us what we need to do. We need to activate sound record level limiter, or sorry, we need to turn that off. So I don't know if this is a bug in the menus or this is sort of on purpose, but it's a really silly way that it's done. So the sound record level limiter, I never want that on. I always want to set my audio levels myself. But if you turn that off, then they force the levels on the screen, which is fine because you don't want clipping in your audio and you want to know if that's happening. But if you switch this on, then you can come back to the sound record level display and you can actually set it so that you can have it different sizes. So you can turn it off now if we've got the level limiter on. So if you don't want it on the screen, turn the level limiter on. That will do a pretty good job of stopping clipping in your audio, and that cleans up your screen a bit if you're not in any way interested really in the audio. So you can do that, or you can set it so that you can make it small. So sorry, I've still got that set to off. So you have to set it and then actually go back and switch it on as well. And then you can see we've just got this tiny little audio output, which is okay. It's just a very general, if we were to do a click next to the camera, you can see we're going into clip in there, but you can't see a great deal more. So if you want a bit more information there, if you jump into the large one, we've actually got all our dB levels there. It's just a bit more, it's a better readout really if you actually do want the audio levels. So yeah, you've got the options there to do that. And then what I do is I go back and then turn the level limiter off again. And then, like I say, this now is sort of gone again, but we do have our levels there. So that's the way you can go in and you can set all of that. I've got a video all about the different kind of options that I use within this menu, and I'll link that up in the corner. But this was really just about showing the mic levels on the screen. So, you can always jump into here whenever you want if you don't have them on the screen. But I find it personally, like I say, that's one of the first things I set on the camera. I always want to know what my audio levels are. So, yeah, hopefully, if that's helped, please give the video a like. If you want to see more about the Panasonic GH6, then check out the playlist on this channel and please subscribe.